Hello my divine kings and queens, I'm back to do another video, and I wanted to talk to y'all really quick, before we end off the new year. I just wanted to touch base on the video that I did earlier about things that we are allowing and things that we're not accepting as we start the new year. And there are a lot of lessons and a lot of people that you all had to let go in 2022 on back. And I feel like with every encounter that you had and every situation that you was placed in, there was a lesson to be learned in it, right? And the thing is, what you didn't know is God saw everything that you went through. And no matter what a person had to say about you, no matter what action people took against you, no matter what you did, in your past, God searched your heart. And because he searched your heart and he knew who you was, God already knew who you was. You get what I'm saying? Because he wrote out this life path for you. He already predestined for you to have certain things in your life. So God already knew who you was. But I'm feeling like in the past, there were a lot of you being hard on yourselves because of what you had done, how people were making you feel. And God is showing you that in this season of your life, baby, he is about to give you everything that you've ever prayed for. Everything that you wanted to manifest in your life, he is giving it to you in 2023. This is your come up season. See, before, when you was experiencing losses and defeats, your enemies celebrated too soon. They thought that they had defeated you. They thought that they had got you up off your track. But God cleared your path. He gave you a new vision. You get what I'm saying? He gave you a new perspective on life. And because of this and because of your strength and perseverance, there are a lot of people who try to figure you out and think that they got you figured out. And then it's like, boom, you surprise them. You hit them with the element of surprise because you are special and you're very powerful in the kingdom of God. So at the end of the day, he's not going to allow anyone to touch or harm his chosen ones. You get what I'm saying? Because you were anointed and you stand to serve a purpose in this world. Sometimes we don't realize that in things that we go through, but after we overcome it and we get up out of that fire and we get up out of that season of that period of being in lack, of being impoverished, you get what I'm saying? Now everything starts to become clear as to why you went through these certain things in life, why you encountered these certain people, why things did not work out for you before, because God had bigger and better set up for you, and he's about to show that to you in this season. He is rewarding you in this season. He is giving you everything that you've ever prayed for, everything that you've ever cried and got down on your knees and was like, God, all I ever wanted was real love. All I ever wanted was a real friend. All I've ever wanted was peace and stability and happiness in my life. There were a lot of injustices that were served to you, and you were undeserving of this. There are a lot of people who knew you were undeserving of this mistreatment, and they still dealt it and dished it out to you. Because people were trying to break you. People were intimidated by you. They were jealous. That's why they was keeping you in competition. They didn't want you to have it. They didn't want you to receive it. I don't care what a person tell you. You gotta really feel a person energy. A lot of you have that power, and that's the gift that you have, the gift of discernment. But you also have that gift of, at the end of the day, feeling a person's energy out. A lot of you are empaths that I'm speaking to. You can get around a person no matter how they try to fake it, no matter how much they try to slice it or dice it. You can sense out a person's energy and know that this is not someone that you need to be tied to or associated with. A lot of you have learned how to protect your energy because of the things that you've gone through, and realizing how it can drain you, how it can deplete you, and how it can have a trickle effect in your life. When you are drained and when you're depleted, you don't have energy to pursue certain desires and passions that God needs you to be focused on. But getting back to what I'm saying, see, a lot of these people knew that you were powerful. They knew that you're special. They did not want you to be stepping into this season. Some people tried to take you out. Some people celebrated too soon, thought that you wasn't going to be strong enough to get back up. But some of you have been in so many situations. All you had was God. All you had was the power of prayer. All you had was your faith. And you held on to that. You could have given up. For some of you, it was blow for blow, back to back. But you didn't give up. And because you did not give up, and because in times where it was really hard, I feel like for whatever it is you was lacking, or whatever it is that you felt like you didn't have the strength enough to do, you prayed to God for it. And because of that, he is rewarding you and giving you everything that you are deserving of. Everything that people thought that they had deprived you of, everything that you thought was on pause, everything that you thought was never going to happen for you, God is about to bring that around for you tenfold. He's about to place you in certain positions that you didn't think you was qualified for. He's about to bring certain people up in your life that you never thought you was deserving of. He's about to really surprise you and shock you. He didn't want you to go through those certain things that you went through, but like I say, we all have free will, and I feel like some people that we encountered came with a lot of bad energy, and because these people saw what he had in store for you, they fought you nail and tooth. They fought you so hard to ensure, or to try to ensure, that you would not step into this season. I'm telling you something that I know. Spiritual warfare is serious and it's real. And a lot of these people have bad spirits on them. No matter how much you try to fight, you're going to realize why certain situations that just did not work out. And then there were some people who at the end of the day were working certain things behind the scenes because they didn't want it to be you. They're still about to watch it be you. A lot of people are about to watch you improve yourself. They're about to watch you gain even more in this new season. They're about to watch you achieve more in this season. They're about to watch you have more in this season, because you was never meant to live a life of lack. You are privileged. You are powerful. And you are important. God wants you to know that you've never walked alone. You will never walk alone. And he saw everything. He heard everything. And because of how you kept your faith, because of how you handle certain situations, I feel like a lot of you didn't allow people to bring you down to their level. A lot of people wanted you to act out of character. There were some people who wanted to be able to film certain things about you. You were around a lot of, like I said, crazy people, evil people. There are people who are being nosy, who are watching you, but truly deep down in their hearts, not supporting you. They don't want to support you. They don't mean you any well. They don't want you to have happiness in this lifetime. But God said the devil is a lie, because they're about to sit back and watch you have it anyway. It's not about what another person don't want you to have. It's not about how many people go up against you. It's in knowing that when you pray to God and you allow him to order your steps, you allow him to steer you in the right direction. God say positive reinforcements is coming in this season to ensure that his plans get carried out. He ain't playing no games. He ain't playing no games. And that's why I had to come back around, because, you know, like I said, I didn't want it to be too much. I mean, I know it's crazy. It's New Year's and I am on the strip. But when I feel something in my spirit, I have to get it out. And I have to get it out before the day is over with. And I just want you guys to know that I'm so proud of you and everything that you've been able to overcome. I'm so proud of you of making it here and making it this far. I just want you to know that God wouldn't bring you this far to leave you. So there's so much more in store for you. There's so much more that you're going to be seeking. So many, there's more lessons that it is for you to learn. But in knowing this is in knowing that for sure 2023 is your come up season. Do you get what I'm saying? Everything that you went through prepared you for this moment. You guys, like I said, you went through so many rejections, so many doors were slammed in your face. I mean, you went through so many injustices, man. There was so many. You were around a lot of envious and jealous people in your family, first and foremost. Then it trickles down to your friends. Then it trickles down into toxic work environments that you was in. Then it trickles down to lovers that you confided in, that you trusted, that you was naive for. And let me tell you something. There's nothing wrong with going through what you went through. God definitely wants you to take it easy on yourself, because this is what got you on your spiritual journey. This is what transformed you. And in you surrendering to these changes and you surrendering and learning these lessons, that's what elevated you. And in you being able to have the strength and perseverance to have faith and step out on faith, and like I say, lean on God, that's what prepared you to be in this season. I'm telling you, he's about to shock you. There are so many things that God has in store for you. There are so many things. Like I said, you just hit the surface of it in 2022. Watch how 2023 come through for you. Watch how God surprised you. Watch. Just sit back and let him work and watch, because you are deserving of it. We don't have time for people. Like I said, I stumbled across a video the other day, and this guy was like, I ain't got time. See, when I break up with a person, and see, when I move forward, it ain't no looking back, because I feel that whatever